This will be episode 135, cycle 2295 and onward. And this time around, we will finish the battery. I swear it. I want the steam battery done. But as I have said before, this is like watching paint dry. So, we will try to speed up the process a little bit, or at least automate some of the heating rotation. That's the main goal. The more temperature we inject into the room, the more energy we have as a steam battery, and thus the more we can extract later when we need to activate the rift. Hopefully this will go smoothly. So far it's been smooth but slow. I would like it to be slightly faster and smooth. Yeah. At least nothing's exploded. I'll take that. I'll take it as a minor victory. But I am still very concerned. We'll also go through basic priority checks and make sure everything is up and running before we really get started here. Okay, there it goes. Mine's actually quite low on the memory usage today. Did they do a hotfix? Go check real quick. To the forums! No. Interesting. Why is Oni's memory usage low? That's very odd. I'm so used to it peaking at like 63%. It's at 47% right now. Okay. Double check the rockets, make sure they're all good. Check all the planets, make sure everything is loaded in. Make the camera on reactor so it doesn't accidentally explode for some reason. That would be bad. And like there we go. 128. Okay. No random explosions. These are slowly cleaning up the uranium. Everybody okay with the bees, or do I need to put some in the bucket? Nope. Nope. We're okay. You, I needed to set for carbon dioxide from before. Right there. Yep. Yep. I love how he just runs past where I want the coal to go. Oh, damn it, Sandwraith. Starting off on a wonderful foot. Just, I'm gonna just take this coal that you were using to make platforms and protect the base. And I'm gonna just take it that way. Nope. Nope. Dang it. Oh well. Other dupes got it. Thank you, bud. Okay, let's check our space rockets. 0.9, 6.8. Okay, that one's still on track. Steam battery. You are not putting wall. I can probably just steal it. That's putting there. Yeah, we'll seal that side. Ignore this one for the time being. Yes, as I've said before, main objective of getting the steam battery is about 2,000 grams or 2 kilograms per tile. And we'll have a somewhat stable atmosphere. Is a major goal. And my deep jump. That is fine. I may also want to add another tank. I only have enough. We can get away with copper. I can definitely get away with copper. Also need to swap this out. I do think it might finally be time that I get rid of this tank. Even though it's nice to have, I don't think we need it. And it has actually done a pretty good job of lasting for a very long time. 1,968.02 cycles. Pretty good. This is normally the tank that we use for when we're actually filling up our CO2 system and or when we want to send materials somewhat back into the base. We were actually doing this in reverse before. One tile of 1,000. Huh. Very cold at this point. The core values. You know what? I know exactly where to put it. Alright. Pedestal. Granite. Also probably put one over there. Also, this. And then I forgot about it. Heal for the time being. There we go. Instructions 9. And I want you. I'll shove another office mug here. Over here, we'll shove the mech. Okay, there. There we go. It's finally time we get rid of this. It's no longer needed. It served its purpose well. Soon, I'm gonna need a refrigerator here and another thing over there. The only downside with this is the refrigerator must not be powered in any circumstance. Because it will actually warm up our food. It's crazy to think about, but that is what actually happens. I still find that really annoying, because the only thing that still bugs me about the refrigerator, you accidentally power them for whatever reason, the items inside will be warmed up instead of cooled down. It's like, ah yes, it must be refrigerated food. Even if it's in deep freeze, the refrigerator will just warm the temperature up. It's like, no, fridge, what the... Colder temperatures, god dang it, colder, not warmer. that. And then the fridge. Allow us to directly control and next I put another one over here, but I'll probably just leave this one plastic and then maybe make this one steel or ceramic. Or I could just do this plastic. I should say the one that I set as or whatever material that I want and use that as the baseline. I'll finally remove all of this piping. I'll set that one as plastic and this one tape only, and don't put this. Just bologna and cheese, basic one. Sharp cheddar. Italian sub. Ooh, nice. If I had more time for a lunch break, then I would probably make something else, but my lunch breaks here, not very much. Ah, gotcha. I mean, as you all know, my lunch breaks here are about 10 to 12 minutes, so I don't really have that much time to make that much food. Because I have to do everything within that bracket, and then come back here to stream for you guys. It depends on the type of bologna, really. Or what you're going to use it for. Just like salami and a couple other meats. Now, Seahorse, you don't need to do that. Not to mention, it's currently 3:50 in the morning. Okay, we are going to leave plastic in here. It does not. This one will be what we use for control. This one will be for filler, and then this one obviously is for food. Beans and toast in the morning? Nice. I was gonna say don't make it British. British food is yeah, we don't talk about that. Much yeah, that would definitely be good. I feel bad for anyone who has to live with British food, like actual British food. It's I am sorry. I am deeply sorry you have to live through that. Okay, good. You have built that is Magma lamp. Here, monkey. I mean, man, British food is not something that you should be eating. It's barely edible. You can get food from anywhere else in the world at this point. And I still know people that would still be like, oh yes, I would like to have the food of my childhood. And then you're like, where did you live originally? And then they say Britain. And then you just immediately just go, please no. I'm sorry, but no. Oh, it's only 90. It is making an impact. but it's not enough. I'm debating if I switch these out for gold, if that would make any more overall impact. That's only 20%, that's 50%. I don't think so. I do try to make my base as pretty as possible for the dupes. Like, wherever there is green, I try to push it as high as humanly possible, but there's only so much I can do when there's heavy water around. Sorry if you're going for the hard clogging. Yes. Okay, there's a major difference between American British food and British food. Like, yeah. I'm talking like true, original, British only food. It tastes like chalk, it's rock hard in most cases, and it's designed to be like as minimalistic as possible, with as little flavor as possible. American British is not that. It's the one thing we as Americans in general, it's like us and food. That is what a lot of people here live for. Better or for worse, making meals that used to suck back in the day actually good is a legitimate pastime of Americans. Yorkshire pudding? I could see some people yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's because it's just like they give it the pudding nickname just because they felt like it was a better idea because it's better than their normal bread. I don't know. Their scaling is weird, man. Their scaling is weird. I know. I know. Yeah. British food is something that, like, I don't want to eat that. It is not food meant for my consumption. Throw me any Italian food, even the French. I'll take anything from the French. German as well. German food's fucking fantastic. Like, just keep me away from the British biscuits and anything else British. Like, actual British stuff. No. Mexican, Asian food, especially Korean, Japanese. Yeah, Korean food. Oh, good. I've always been Italian and Korean foods. They're just so good. And quite a bit of Mexican food, too. For some reason, me and Chinese food just don't really get along that much. I don't get sick from it, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't know why, but it just doesn't. It never really tastes that good. And yet, Korean food tastes really good to me. Don't know. That's always been one of those weird ones. Ah, gotcha. I'm noodles. Every kind of noodle. Again, my favorite noodle type is literally penne pesto. So, penne noodles with pesto sauce. Oh, good point. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, our rockets are almost ready to come back. I may need to ship food over here soon. We are getting pretty close to our next harvest. These just working out over here. Oh yeah, I love all the kinds of noodles. Oof, I'm still to buy Fredo and a good meat sauce. That's fair. That's much more my dad's style. No, I see the problem. Dupes, can you clean up this tiny amount of brine that's currently blocking all this water? There we go. We have a little itty bitty part of brine that's actually stopping all of the other water from moving. Hopefully the runoff, steaming stuff off, should hopefully fill this up. Why are you not counting in that? Sound like Bezo? Oh no! That's fair. I love basil. Great. Fair enough. Okay, principal. What do we get? Quinn with farming, supplying, shriveled taste buds, small bladder. Liam decorating, cooking. Neatly stylish, irritable vowels, unempathetic. And Frankie supplying, tidying, cooking, caregiver, green thumb, yokel. Yokel new. Oh yeah, thigh basil is definitely acquired taste. For sure. Farming supply. If he was ranching supplying, I'd think about it. I don't know. Giovanni, I don't know on that one. That's up to you, dude. I'm debating here. I'm like, I could actually take Liam. Oh, gotcha. Lemongrass I actually like. Most Thai foods I don't like, but the seasoning I do. It's weird. Liam is almost tempting, but I feel like is innately stylish, which is good. Decorating, which is also very nice to have in this space, but not needed. Cooking, we already have a cook. He is already cooking. Quinn is a farmer. He's already farming, so I would like a rancher with agility, the suit wearing. Quinn is supplying, which is not what we want. So I think we're gonna grab the Draco. Sorry, the Dracula. These guys are really close, but they're not there. I wouldn't mind a decorator, but they gotta be a rancher because the decorator's just gotta like 2 paintings and that's it. I'm not gonna be able to do anything else. At least not for a while, anyway. That's kind of one of those like oof. Doesn't really fit the requirements of the base right now. These. Oh yeah. I know quite a few people who actually do live in Britain, and even they don't like their own food. It's not just me, man. Sadly. It's mostly just the lack of flavor in most British foods. Because most of it was built originally as utilitarian meals. So it doesn't exactly pan out that well in comparison to others. You can blame World War II for that. I need to inject more water. Ooch. Oh, it doesn't want to update. Damn, we have 388 kilograms in range. What? Ah. Oh no. Hold up. I'm gonna deconstruct this and then reconstruct it and watch this thing actually turn on. Just because I'm going to bet it's a pipe priority problem. Or the game's just not calculating it down here, even though it's in range. Okay, Spoon. Let's rebuild it and let's see if it works. Or not. You delivered, then you ran off. You come back! Dang it. That should be in range of actual mass. Might be slightly under the requirements, but I don't know. That's fair, see? .5. That is within range. Just so anyone knows, pump range is actually a plus symbol off of this tile right here. And that's the power plug, one tile below it. And it has this much range to pull fluids in from. It looks like it is just barely under the threshold of counting. Even though it technically is. I think it's just because the... Yeah. So even though the fluid is counting in this tile, it's just not wanting to be absorbed, or well, pulled in. If any of them are awake right now, I could try to see if I can pull one of them in here. Let's see. Offline. Luke's in Sweden and he's currently at work. Harry is Dutch. No, Crazy's here. Agni is in Britain actually right now, but he is not awake. I think was also Dutch. God damn it! I have too many people living. It's like, duh, all the Europeans. Herman's awake. It was like Mercury's awake, but he's in Czechoslovakia. Actually, no, he's in. God, I forget where he's actually at. Lithuania? I don't remember. True. I'm just looking through my list. I'm like, oh god, I know way too many Europeans, and I'm thinking about it. And Gagni's the one who's currently in Britain, and he is currently offline. Don't know. And yes, I also have noticed that as well. Very weird. God damn it. Screw it. I'll suffer the consequences of this later. Oops. Bring her down. It's gonna get hot. Thankfully, it's not gonna be face meltingly hot. It's gonna be hot. I've also seen that here too. That's something that I've always thought was weird. Click all this. They're currently dealing with that. I need to queue up all of my guys to come back. Now, dupes. Okay, good. I don't know. It's normally something, I don't think I've noticed that here, but that's normally, roast is normally something I always see on Sundays when it comes down to like, oh, which one was that one place? It's a buffet here, and I always forget the, I can't remember the name of it, but they always do roast on Sundays. I just forget what the thing was. I don't think they're here anymore, but they are north of here. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Yeah, I know. That's I never go to any place that's Chinese that sells other things. It doesn't add up because it's like, okay, cool. So that's not gonna be good. Unless it's some sort of super tiny thing hidden away, then maybe it'll be good. 9 times out of 10, it will not be a good idea. Okay, that's erupting in 48 seconds. Next activity 46.3. 1.3 cycles per activation. We're so close to stable. I just wish these would warm up faster. It's really my big problem. All the steam down here is turning into water. Yeah. Yeah, I know they do. I know. I'm gonna suffer the consequences of pumping all the fluid out from down here if I can. Americanized Chinese, which Vicky, that's fair. How close are we to getting all the gas compressed? Kind of. As the steam pressure rises, the overall other gases in here, so the sour gas down here in purple, the oxygen and polluted oxygen up here, will slowly get compressed at the corners. So Uncut and very little pork. Yep. I am not much of a pork fan when it comes down to, like, cooking it heavily. In the same way as him. Shrimp is good. Popcorn shrimp is very good. Nope, we have a new blueprint. That's fair. Nope. Okay, we good? Now I click on autosave. Let's see what we get. Oh, Dreamy Retro Power Plant. Okay. Neat. New flower pot design. Still pumping more and more materials. I really should convert more ice. I don't like casseroles. That's the one thing I will admit. I don't like casseroles either. I think the only meats that I really don't like that much of was alligator wasn't very good. That's really the only thing I could think of. I've had some bad lamb cuts before. That was meh. Yeah, that's completely fair. I'm with him on that. Sorry. Casseroles, I don't like casseroles at all. It's the texture. Yeah. It definitely gets to me on those ones. I've tried them. Every one of them I've ever tried, I didn't. He finds everything bad about Seven President in his place. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that it's just like, oh god, why? How? How can this be? And then it's just, yeah, I don't know how someone can confess some of the stuff I've seen up. No. Just no. Eat that away, please. Water. I'm just quick melting our ice here. Oh, ew. Okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. No. No. Okay. I'm currently preparing our water tanks right now, because he's going to be here alone. So the amount of oxygen consumed will drop dramatically from 4 to 1, and the amount of water consumption is also going to fall because of that. It's the only thing our water is actually being used for. $400 grams. Still kind of raining down here. I should probably prepare a vent before I do anything. Because I'm going to need to use this to vent stuff out, like all the sour gas out of the base. So, in lieu of that, I want to make sure we have this all nice and prepared beforehand. That's first yours. Half of it goes to waste? Yep. It happens. Okay, well they're all building that. I do need to come over here and set up the system. I need, actually, probably easier if I just do this. Settings. that should now automate that water sieve. And we don't need to worry about it anymore. Because there'll be all of the polluted dirt removed. Now, I don't have a way of cleaning up the salt. So that'll still be duplicate control. For the time being. It always ends up making enough for both of us to eat, and I have to repent that I don't. Banana? Yep. Yep. How is the nuclear reactor going? Water, check. Oh, here it comes. 149 point. Yeah, dupe, run. All the bees are currently radiating everything. Run! It's too powerful for one duplicate. just a wee bit. Still slowly salting all of our pickled meals. I'm using the seasoned here, the freshening spice. We're using all of our meal wood specifically for space rockets, and if you season them with the freshening spice, it never expires. It just has to be refrigerated, and then that's it. Doesn't even need to be in CO2. Just needs a refrigeration, and then you're good. Also increasing my duplicants cooking ability, just slightly, which I am okay with. I mean, the kid's right. Like, that's the kind of food that I'm like, oh no, please don't put that in front of me. Mm-hmm. Accurate. Like, this food was designed for simpler times, and the problem is we're not in those times anymore. If we need it for long-term preservation, sure, you can cook it up all you want, but we're not at that point right now, so I think we'll be okay. Because again, most of those meals were literally designed to go through World War II and hiding in a bunker. And then it just kind of stuck. You know it's bad when you get more flavor out of an MRE than some of the British food I have seen and had. It's like, yeah, I've had an MRE before, and it's like, it tastes better. I'll have food from now on. That's fair. Again, though, if you're in the United States and you're in a fallout shelter, you're probably if you are lucky enough to find a fallout shelter, if something like that is ever required, most likely the person who made it is going to have a bunch of MREs in there, and it's going to still taste better than most of that. That's not a good thing. I think I may need to lower the priority here so I can allow my dupes to go to the bathroom. I'm seeing 12% stress already, which tells me they're probably getting pretty close to their limits. Kick that down to a 9. Let's do the old trick where we inadvertently go between. Right down. That one up. And grab the one in the middle. I think we're still gonna have one little blob, but It should be okay. Yep, there's the toilet warning. Oh, we caught it just in time. Oh, thank goodness. It's like, toilet warning. Oh no. Okay, good. They made it. So I'm about to say, I'm like, oh no. Oops, run. Frodo, you need to go to the bathroom yet? No, 81%. I'm grateful we got that early. That's all that matters. I don't want a soiled suit moment. Soiled suit's literally the worst negative a duplicate can experience. It's negative 60% stress per cycle. And it is the worst experience a dupe will ever have. Even though their suits technically have, you know, diapers built into them because they're spacesuits, but yeah, a soiled suit is just the worst thing a dupe will ever experience. I think zombie spores produce less stress generation than a soiled suit. And that can kill your dupes. So, it's like, that is, yeah. That's the most uncomfortable thing a dupe can ever experience. Period. So how close are my guys? 0.9 and 1 second. Okay, cool. We're gonna have both of them landing roughly at the same time. Dupes, can we please fill this container before the rockets get here? Probably a good idea. And I also need to set this for minerals. Igneous rock. Sweep only. Okay. I don't know what dupe's coming up to help. Anybody is? Great. What? All. Sleep only. Next one more priority. Oh, god. Fine. I was like, wait. No. Okay, that's already refined. Never mind. Crap. Yo. We'll grab that one. We've got chunks of coal laying everywhere, so it's like, screw it. Go. Grab a piece. I don't care where. Go. Grab that one as well. Why not? Okay, good. Ersatz coming in clutch. Nice. Thanks, bud. That, and then this. That's what I'll call it. It's not converted right. Yes. I'll have to shoot the refined carbon down here again. How much diamond are we at now? 10.6 tons. Sweet. Okay with that. All good news for me. These are still slowly getting through all the uranium. I'm gonna be really happy when this is done because then I can actually just automate bringing in material uranium and just dropping it in the bees chamber. So I don't have to allow the bees to be out here to help clean it up. there'll be less chances of them hurting somebody. Or, well, strangers being their way to be annoying. Like, I don't mind them running around, but I prefer the bees to be more so isolated so they don't randomly have the ability to attack through like 16 layers of doors and walls and other material. Let's duck this with. Both rockets will be back this cycle. Steam is up to 1,400. Very, very solid. Vent tube. All nice and connected. We're just missing a couple pieces. Eventually, once the pressure gets high enough, the sour gas should get squished down, probably into the corner over there. And the other gases should get slowly scooted on up to here. Hopefully. If I can get them over here, I can pump them out. I should probably just add a filter so I can filter everything. Oh, I could just filter the steam out and everything else back into space. Don't really need it. Oh, blueprints. What do we get? Ooh, that's new. And still pink. I have no idea where I would use that, but it's nice to have. The more drywall colors I have, the better. I do believe there is a blue drywall, but I don't have it. I have to go look at the total menu listings. Wait, what? How? I am now confused. How is there a sweet wheat grain here? What? How? So, this auto sweeper can grab all these and put it in there. This auto sweeper can grab all of these and put it there. This one can grab all of these plants and put it in there. How did the sweet wheat grain fall all the way through this tile and out either of these machines? I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is a dupe tried to grab it, but the auto sweepers should be grabbing it before the dupes even get a chance. I have... yeah. Okay, Thea, can you start cooking? Cuisine is at skill level 4, night owl plus 3 due to, well, this being a night owl and it's now just become night. Grilling plus 2 and grilling 2 plus 2. That gives him a nice solid 11. Night owl is very strong. Oh man! Max, what happened? Oh goodness. Why? The printing pod hated him. What the heck? Operating plus 11 machinery. That's amazing. Grease monkey. Increased machinery. Even better. Starry-eyed. Oh, that's perfectly fine for a mechatronics engineer. Unconstructive. Cannot do building errands. Holy crap. Ow. Oh my goodness, game. What the why? So, for reference, a mechatronics engineer is one that has high operating machinery skills. They have to build railings and automation pieces. Max got slapped with the unconstructive negative trait, which means he is completely useless besides tuning up objects that have already been built. He physically cannot build anything. So his operating ability is completely pointless. He got literally slapped with a 0 in any useful skill because of this perk. He physically cannot build any of the machinery that he is skilled to do. I think I've only seen this movie like twice now, where it is literally 0 on the interest scale, because this is just completely zeroed up by that. That is terrible. He can't even repair because he can't build. So he can't even fix things. The kitchen is you can at least get around it, like somewhat. Noon alarms you can kind of get around it, but oh my god, poor Max. Max literally, the printing button just said no. Like, oh, he's a mechatronics engineer. Zeros, whack. Like, he's actually pointless. I know, it's perfectly balanced with a 0. No positive stats, no negative stats. It's just, he can't do anything that he was hoping to do, or that he was purpose-built to do. That is terrible. Poor Max, oh my god. The printing pod gods were just like, no. I don't think so. This is where I put my mechatronics engineer, if I had one. I do have plenty of them, but yeah, that was... Oh. No. It's not even that he's too dumb. He has plus 11. He had a baseline skill level of plus 11. 20 is cap. So for reference, at skill level, they cap out at 20 by default. So he was already at level 11, meaning that he's technically worked on mechatronics components, but something happened, and then the printing pod just gave him literally the inability to work on machines. My only guess, I hate to say this, but I think the printing pod literally removed his arms. Like, in all principality, it's like, yeah, that's what I mean. I think it literally just, like, removed his hands. Like, I think that's nuts. He's plus 11 and is freaking operating, and it's just like, nope, you have stumps now. Good luck doing anything. It's like RimWorld. Like, oh no, you've lost your left arm. Oh, you can't hold a gun now. That and Kenshi. This is where I'd build my machines if I could do it. Exactly. This is what I trained my entire life to do, and then something happened and I can't. Yeah, pretty much. That poor guy. I cannot believe the printing pod literally... That is a actual 0 dupe. Like... That's really bad. He'd still get morale for throwing him into the skill, but he wouldn't be able to do anything. I think that's what sucked. Yeah, pretty much. Is the dupes actually get a slight morale bonus for skills that they pick out that they like, that they're interested in. So he would still get benefits for going all the way here for mechatronics for morale purposes, but he wouldn't be able to do anything. So that plus 11 would be completely wasted. I think it's maybe the second time I've ever seen that happen, but that one was really bad. It's like, he's perfect. There's a mecha trucks. Wait a minute. Why can't he build? Game? Explain. What did you do? Why is our poor dupe literally incapable of building anything? It's just nothing good comes from that. Okay. Rockets have returned. Let me double check the radioactive materials. A little bit. $168, 59, 54, 272. Okay, now these two will probably pop off shortly. I'm gonna take a bit, and these two are gonna take a bit too. $18.3. And my dupe falling asleep back in a rocket. Oh well. I can leave the dupes alone. Okay, we have teacups again. God dang it. Not more office mugs. Please stop. There's too many of them. I have so many mugs. Becoming a problem. Magic Corp. It is. Like, so many office mugs. I'm actually running out of space on where to put statue, like little statuettes to put them on. Crap. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's just marginally annoying. There. I shall just apply more office mugs to the base. More, well, decor. Are you, not sure? Okay. Office mug, check. Office mug, check. Office mug, check. And... office mug, check. I'm gonna have so many mugs everywhere. It's gonna become a problem. Okay, let's see. Materials. Things pressurize. I'm going to assume the sour gas is going to want to move to the far right corner. Don't know for sure until we get more actual steam pressure in here. Just keeping an eye on the pressures right now. I also wanted to open my window real quick. Okay. That's now floating. $6,700. There we go. Come on, dupes. They're done. And there we go. Okay. So I need to vent the sour gas to the best of my abilities and keep the steam. Okay, good. So I gotta say you're taking a little bit longer. We did break 2,300 cycles though. That's probably why it's taking a moment. As much as I would like to tank the sour gas, I think we're just, as I said, deleting it by sending it to space. I could also get rid of the triage cut and prepare the next steam turbine. Oh no, I don't have enough steel. Crap. Okay. Hmm. Probably need an air vent over here. Officer's still alive. Pretty much fully taken care of. What? Ow. How? How did you... You go out and around? I don't know at this point. I think that's my best guess. Actually, no, that wouldn't have worked either because I have an Abyssite piece here. I was thinking maybe he went this way and then fell off there. And then he would go that way because there's water there. I have no idea. You would have had to have actively went away from the water, which Paku don't do. No, not that corner. We still have not emptied everything. Oh well, we're getting close, but we're not there yet. Okay, we'll start refilling the rockets. Reactor's working just fine, everything's functional. Radiation out. 51,985. Oh. Oh. That's good. That's the good stuff. Yeah, those will get refilled pretty quickly. Ah, terrain is warming up. It's just taking a while. There's the other one erupting. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely need to shoot over more resources. Make that into gold. Oh, that's why. God damn. I need to scoot this up. Just by one. Okay, let's clean that up. This also tells me this one's got to be moved up as well. Okay. Okay, now I can connect everything. And I need a liquid bridge. So. There we go. Eventually this entire thing will just be stripped with steam turbines. That's the goal anyway. Already almost 5. We've been progressing pretty fast. I still don't feel like we're going fast enough. I was trying to think how we can add more energy into this room so the water will stay vaporized. I don't really think we can do much without blowing some lines. That one up. Oh, what's entombed? Something radiation related, or... Oh no, it's infiltration. Eh? Is there dirt in the machine? Oh, it's slime. It must have immediately burst into dirt. Okay, that makes sense. Like, how is there slime forming here? And it's like, no, no, it's just sand. Cooked slime. Okay, that one's almost refilled. The other one will come next. Hmm. Yeah, slowly but surely we'll get cleaned up. Hmm. Hmm. I think it's literally just waiting at this point for more and more energy to be injected into the room from the volcanoes. That's really about it. Seeing this is literally just waiting at this point. I think I can call it here. Yeah. I call 2,302. Nope, not load. No, no, no. Save as. Normally I would go longer, but definitely this is just going to be us waiting on the steam pressure to actually build up. Which means this is going to be a lot of paint drying over the next, episode, possibly two. But it is currently 5:03 in the morning. And I think I am going to call it for today. This will give us a 2.5-hour episode and a 1 hour 25-minute episode for today. Confirm the save. Yep. Okay. Oh. Yeah, at this point it's just waiting for the steam to go. And then we've got our steam battery base. Hopefully it will slowly affect the terrain on the bottom and we can warm everything on up to around 124 degrees. And then I don't need to care about it at all. The entire system's fully automated. The only thing I have to do is automate picking up the iron. Once that's done, it's just shooting stuff off into space and we're good. Does it work AFK? Technically it would. Everything is completely automated at this point. I don't really have to worry about my dupes whatsoever. The only thing I would want to do, as I said, was I need to add some extra automation for moving the iron up to the top because having to just run all the way down, pick up a bunch of hot iron, move it all the way up to the top so it can cool down is a bit of a tedious process. So we'll just automate we'll just automate it. I need to send over like maybe 20 and probably not 20k, probably like 14, yeah, about 14,000 kilograms. That would probably do it. Yeah, just looking at the map, it's gonna be a lot. Not terrible, but not good either. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll look into getting more steel sent over. We'll get more rocket launches, and we will probably bring back the main 3 team. And I will also send over some more food as a kind of intermediary period while we wait for the sleet wheat harvest to get into rotation with Thee. And once Thee's got all that going, Thee's never going to have to worry about oxygen, water, or food. Because everything's completely self-sustained and also recycling. But, yeah, I think that's it for episode 135.